Lovely. Hello and welcome to episode 178. Let me double check that. I feel like that's not the right number.
I think you're right.
Feel like it's
I believe in you.
it's 178 of the Paro Pod with
He
your.
never misses.
I miss way more often than I hit. For our recommended film series, I guess, for this episode, I'm gonna just read out the. If you do hear background noises, I apologize.
There's someone being kept prisoner
yeah.
in the room.
There's an
room
animal
over.
being kept out of the room, and there's no one else in the house. And by God, does she want to come in and torture Mark?
We're kind of trapped, yeah. Well, I'm trapped anyway.
So we're gonna watch Oh my God, the amazing digital circus. We're not gonna watch. We already watched. I'm already out of whack because this dog is fucking making noise. Okay, so the Amazing Digital Circus is about a collective of 5 characters who are trapped in the digital circus by an AI called Kane, and every episode they go on adventures, and then there's a movie, and the last episode is the film with the plot description of: with Kane gone and the circus dark, the cast are left with only the mistakes and traumas of their past to keep them company. As the prospect of eternity closes in around them, they discover the truth about the digital circus and its history. I'm not going to read the rest of that description. That's too long.
That's way too long, yeah.
But
That's like 200 words.
But that will do.
Yeah.
That was a I'm like,
I guess the gist.
I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do a plot summary for this TV show, but there we go.
Yeah, and that's
Close enough.
kind of.
Yeah. How are you, Mark? How are you getting on?
Yeah, I'm grand. I'm
Yeah.
grand. I'm about to go on holiday. Looking forward to that.
Excited?
So excited. 2 weeks.
I am
2 weeks away.
incredibly jealous. I am dying for a holiday
Well, you've got a holiday.
in September. It's
It's
I
1
have-
month away.
It's so far away. It's not even a month away. It's like 7 weeks away.
All right. Yeah.
Because it's like the 28th, I think, I want, or something. Or like maybe it's a bit earlier than that.
Late
But
September.
yeah, like middle, late September. Oh,
You'll
my
save a bomb
God.
though. You'll save a bomb.
I just like it is. This is the longest summer ever because of that.
It's fair. It's pretty good summer though.
It's a very good summer, but it's
Yeah.
so painfully hot, so painfully warm, and I'm sick of it. I want the cold.
The cold.
I want the cold, or at least not the cold. I want it to cool down somewhat.
I want it to be cold at night, like in the desert. You know, where it just gets really cold
Yeah.
at night in the desert. I want that.
You get
I want it to
Baltic.
be, yeah, I want it to be like 10 degrees at night max. But instead, it's like 22 degrees. I'm sitting there, just absolutely sliming in my jocks
Slime
on a good night, and just like, it's dark. It's dark. It's sweaty. It's horrendous. I'm not sleeping well. I'm waking up and I'm just like, like a slug. And going through so many, like 2 pairs of clothes a day. Cold showers. It just gets mad old. Gets mad old, to be honest. And
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. And it's killing my plants. It's
Oh.
killing all my plants. It's
But what does water ban as well?
I don't have a hose, so it's actually alright. But the water ban, it's a joke. Because all my grass is dead, which is fine. I wanted my grass to die because it was annoying. I don't have a mower, so like I needed to get rid of it anyway.
You need something to kill it off.
I need something to kill it. It was growing too fast.
I didn't have the hands to do it.
yeah. I pull it up and I come back the next day like twice the height, and but it's killed all my plants, or like a lot of my plants. All my bushes are dead. I had these thick, juicy lettuces. Oh man, lettuces just sprouting up and they're in their prime, and they're like stalks, like tree trunks, and just disintegrated, just like flopped down like that. Horrible. Went all brown. It was so sad to see. All my bushes perished. But like within 2 or 3 days, they just completely died.
Yeah.
And the cherries, the raspberries, they're all gone. Like
It's all gone.
everything I worked for is gone, except for my melons. My melons are doing quite well.
Hell yeah, they are.
And they're doing quite well, but they're only like that big. They're like maybe the size of my fist. I need them to grow larger, juicier, rounder. And then
This boy need bigger melons.
I need bigger melons. Like, my melons are pretty small at the minute. I need them to expand. But like that's kind of all I have going on. Like my peppers are just kind of sitting there, just waving in the wind with their little skinny stalks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no good to me. Like
Yeah.
it's no use.
No good, not good eating.
Yeah, it's just no good for eating. They're just sitting there doing fuck all. But yeah, my garden is suffering, and yeah, there's foxes that live outside, like live around my house, obviously, and they love. It's kind of like their, it's like their like a makeout point is
Mhm.
under my bedroom window. You know, it's their shagging spot where they come at night and they just go to town on each other.
Put the same thing out the back garden as well.
But like my window has to be wide open all night because
Yeah.
it's like boiling hot.
And you just hear the sounds like murder is happening.
I'll just wake up and it sounds like someone's being murdered outside my window. And it's really annoying. So I want the heat to go away for that reason, so I can just close my window and sleep in peace. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of foxes that just come through the garden because they're like, this garden's not really looked after. Like no one really lives here.
This is abandoned,
So
clearly.
they're just kind of taking over the garden. So they take all their shits in the garden as well, because of the sun. It's like the shits just turn immediately like, you know, white and just like become like chalk, and they just meld with like all the like the footpath.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I'm walking in fox shit as I'm walking up to the to like the garden, just because it like it becomes so desiccated that it blows away in the wind within like a day or two. But like there's still like, you know, patches of like, you know, fox took a shit here, and it's just like I'm tracking it into the gaff. I'm tracking it into my room, and it's just like, oh yeah. And you don't want to Hoover in this heat,
No.
you know, but
This
you
is not-
have to.
This is
But,
not
like,
hoovering weather.
This is not Hoover weather. I don't have a Roomba or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
So
Animal shit is ridiculous. I was there like going to Lidl last night
mm.
and park up, grand, whatever. Get back into the car afterwards. Boom! I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Boom! Turn around, I was like, so what the fuck is that sound? And I get up and I open the boot and I was like, what the fuck? Did something explode in my boot?
There's someone in your boot.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I look up and there's a bird and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Close down the boot. Did not think it was possible for birds, for a pigeon to have a shit this size. It was massive. It sounded like like two rocks hit my car.
You sending a message. He's
Honestly.
like, get out from under my tree.
It was a lamppost. It was not even a tree. You're not meant to be there.
There's a pigeon housing crisis.
Yeah, and then then I got home and I was like, oh, you know, I'll pour water in. It just did not move.
Yeah.
Instantly solidified. I was like, oh, great. I'm gonna have to get my car washed tomorrow now. Thanks.
Does it not come off?
bird. No, I'm not scrubbing it. I'm not scrubbing bird shit when I can just, you know, my car's a bit messy anyway, so I should probably get it washed. But, you know.
I'm not scrubbing with a version. I'll just take my car 50 quid into the car wash.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the half price or whatever. Like it's a tenner to get your car washed.
Oh,
tomorrow.
tenner.
I love getting my car washed. I love the the vague horror of watching your car be consumed. It's great.
Yeah, it's cheaper than a movie as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
way
well-
more exciting.
Well, on the half price days.
Yeah, I got Odeon Limitless. No, speaking about movies, Mark. Speaking about going to the cinema,
Oh,
we've got a big one that unfortunately only one of us have watched, but
you far away.
The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan, 2026. The big cojones are out in full force as we set sail across this empty water. It's pretty good. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's pretty good.
The Odyssey.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've heard a lot of people saying that.
Everyone that I know is like, this is like the best film of the year, or like, you know, this is the best film I've seen in my life. This is the
They're saying that. Name them.
Fucking everyone I know. Everyone I know is just like 5 stars on Letterboxd, 5 stars on Letterboxd.
Oh,
Like,
right,
it's like a 3.5, 4-star film.
It gives that vibe. I haven't seen it, but like, gives that vibe. I feel like if it was the best movie of the year, people would be talking about it a different way.
I don't know. It's like constantly booked out.
Yeah, but like, you know,
You know?
you know what I mean. Shrug of the shoulders.
I don't know. I
What
feel
does
like
that mean?
this is like a movie where
Like, you know, Doomsday is gonna be booked out as well. Is that gonna be the best
Um,
film of the year?
did you see the trailer to Doomsday?
I seen Robert Downey Jr.'s accent.
Yeah, it's
He's
strange.
like, I am Doom, Doctor Doom, or
My
whatever the
name
fuck
is
it is.
Victor Doom.
I
Alright.
am Doom. It's like, Jesus, I could have done that. Like,
That trailer was so fucking bad.
yeah.
so
What else happens
bad.
in the trailer?
Thor is just like, I fought. Thor basically just fucking mugs off this entire, you know, post Endgame phase of the MCU, but been like, I fought enemies with better men than you lot, and they weren't. The guys I thought were stronger and much better than you bunch of fucking chumps, and we're fighting someone that's way more dangerous than Thanos, even though we literally have not seen Doctor Doom at all.
Yeah.
So he just like mugs the entire crowd off, and then like, don't worry, Captain America's back.
Oh,
Oh.
he's back again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
It's in the trailer as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four and
yeah,
doesn't make any sense. They don't fit. They don't fit.
yeah. But like visually, they don't fit either. Like the whole
Mm.
film's like so like grey and like dour and CGI, and
Yeah.
then there's just the Thing in his big fucking blue suit just standing there.
Yeah. They're different crowd, like different kind of vibe.
I
Anyway.
feel like Did you see Fantastic Four?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, their suits are very blue.
They're extremely blue, but they're going for that space age kind of like retro aesthetic, aren't they?
Yeah,
So
but now they're in this movie and it's so
it doesn't-
dour.
Yeah. Well, they're all there, like all the big tentpole movies, aren't they? Or, like all that where it's just CGI. They need it to be grey, isn't it? For like, because
Yeah.
otherwise it looks really like cheap and plasticky.
Yeah, I suppose it needs to be dark so you can't see anything.
Yeah, like that scene in Endgame where they do the big final battle.
Yeah.
You can't really see what's happening. You just need to see like big mass of like, look, it's loads of pixels running at each other.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? those pictures are colours that you recognise. Tell you what, doesn't have pictures of the Odyssey. Back to this.
Back to you.
Yeah. So I really liked Oppenheimer. I think it and Inception. Inception's definitely his best movie. in my
Inception, Dark Knight,
Dark Knight's also, yeah, Dark Knight's also
tops.
Batman.
Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Underrated.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not his best movie. Though.
It's not his best movie.
Yeah,
No.
I shouldn't have mentioned. Sorry,
I'm so sorry.
I was distracted.
But like, so Inception, really like. Oppenheimer, really like. Interstellar, I think is,
Solid.
yeah, it's alright.
It's quality.
Yeah, sorry. Tenet, did not enjoy.
No. Shit.
And The Prestige, I think I've seen that film twice in my life, and I could not tell you anything about it.
It's good. It's quality.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
Another
better.
another quality movie.
It's better. It's better than Interstellar, and not as good as maybe Inception.
Mm. And then there's Memento as well, which is
Memento.
pretty good from what I remember.
Solid.
But also
Solid.
can't remember it. So like, I feel like the hype for the Odyssey was huge. I feel like this is, a movie that you had to go to the cinema to see, and a film that like really brought up the whole argument and discussion about IMAX, which I must say I do not give a fuck about seeing a film in IMAX. It is nice to see a film in IMAX. It is the most ridiculous thing to be like, no, the only true way to see this film is in IMAX. You don't get the full experience if you're not seeing the very tippy top of the frame. Let me tell you about that.
But would you not say would you go see the Odyssey in a standard screen, or like Dune or anything like that? Like this is not the movie.
Yeah,
for
I'd
an
go.
IMAX
No, but I'm
experience.
more so talking about like this like authentic, like the real IMAX experience. That like
there's only one in Belfast.
the
and
one
there's
that
not
you
even one
like.
here.
Yeah, the one that I think the nearest one isn't even Belfast. I think you have to go over to England to see the nearest one.
Yeah.
And there's like I think one in like the southern hemisphere or something like that.
Yeah.
So like I think it's a
A lot of bollocks.
it's a load of bullshit. But having said that, I did see this in Iceland, and I was like, yeah, the sound is pretty good for this movie.
It's worth
And
it.
obviously, yeah, you do want to go see it on the biggest screen possible. But I do think that the idea of IMAX elitism is absolute bullshit. Especially when I realized that we actually don't have true IMAX in this country. It's like, well, I don't give a fuck about this then.
I want to watch it on my phone.
I'm gonna watch it fucking 2 frames per minute. I'm gonna watch it like Legete.
Yeah. This is
Um,
a Homer intended.
But yeah, I don't know. There's so much to say about this film. My kind of main takeaway from it was that it like totally has scenes in it that are the absolute peak of Nolan, and surprisingly, it's the fantasy elements, which I think is the thing that people were talking about when they're going into the movie. Is how is Nolan going to do fantasy? Because obviously he's done like sci-fi and he's done I'm gonna say like thriller, like
Yeah, they're all
high
thrillers.
concept thriller.
Yeah.
He's obviously done comic book movies, but really grounded comic book movies.
Mm.
So what he's gonna do when what is he gonna do when he has to show the Cyclops?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Does he
And
handle it? Does
oh
he land it?
my god, they're the absolute best scenes in the film. Is anytime he has to pull out his bag of tricks and be like, how are we gonna make this practical? How are we not gonna use as little CGI as possible in order to capture this?
Mm.
The Cyclops scene is the first I think moment in the film where like, oh, haven't seen that done like that before.
Mm.
Where like the Cyclops when they injure it, it like lets off this scream, and the like cinema shook with the sound of it. But it's also so high pitched. I'm like, is that like music that's being played? Is that like
Mm.
now part of the score that's going on within the scene?
Ah.
So like audio wise, and the soundtrack is that guy who did Oppenheimer. He's like,
The Icelandic guy.
yeah, my god, like just
Mm.
again insane score in this film. And then another standout scene for me was Circe,
Mm-hmm.
just like the most visceral body horror I've seen in modern cinema
That part sounds cool. Yeah.
in the longest time. Like just like awful stuff. Like really like oh.
It's practical, is it?
Yeah, they're using like makeups and like animatronics or something to do it. I don't know how they
Jeez.
did it. It is like Melissa was sitting in this beside me in the screen and literally like covered her eyes, being like, I'm gonna get sick.
Oh, that sounds class. That sounds class.
And then another great scene is when they go to Hades.
Mm.
Just seeing the dead, like how they shot it in like Iceland, I think, on the black beaches in Iceland. And it just looks insane. Just looks incredible. All the shots in the water also look fantastic. The sense of scale, epicness of it all. It's very good. But
Oh,
I don't want to know, but
what's the but?
but
What's
don't
the but?
like at a certain point I was like, because like obviously the tale of the Odyssey is Odysseus making his way home, and I had guessed just purely because of Oppenheimer being the film beforehand that we're gonna look at myths and legends and like the stories that we tell, particularly about the Trojan horse. Again, that's another highlight of the film. The Trojan horse is incredibly well done. But like, what do we do with like the stories and myths and legends that we tell? What do they, how do legends and myths kind of make things look better than what they were?
Yeah.
How do the heroes of the past portray themselves when really they were probably not doing very nice things? And this whole film is about like the law of Zeus, which is the I don't know if this was a real thing or not, but the idea is that back in ancient Greece times, when they were expanding their empire across like unknown lands and stuff like that, that you couldn't really rely on if you're traveling so much, you have to rely on the kindness of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
So Zeus's law was treat a stranger as you would treat yourselves. Give them hospitality, give them food, give them shelter if they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it were you, you would also need that. And so the whole film is about people repeatedly breaking Zeus's law and suffering the consequences of that. So Odysseus goes around, and one of the first places that they land at, they just pillage the place. And they're just like, why didn't you offer us food and shelter? Have you not heard about Zeus's law? Like, do you not know who we are? Have you not heard of our great war at Troy?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have oh my god, what is his wife's name?
Helen.
No, Helen is the one that the war was started over.
Oh. Penelope.
Penelope, thank you, played by Anne Hathaway. And then you have Tom Hanks, Tom Holland playing
Tom Hanks is his son.
the son.
He's age reversed. Incredible performance.
Tom Holland playing
Telemachus.
Oh my god, this is the thing with these fucking Greek names. And also, just
transliterate them.
how do you so there's two sides of the like representation controversy with this film where people are like, oh my god, I can't believe they've got a trans man in this movie, and I can't believe Helena Troy is black and all this all that side of it. And then the other side of it is people being like, I can't believe there's no Greeks in this movie. I'm gonna make the bold argument that I think both arguments are fucking stupid. Because on one side, who gives a shit who they put in the movie as long as they're good in the film, and then the Greek side of, I'm gonna be honest. Did you honestly think that an American movie was not going to have American actors in it? They are not putting 400 million into a film to put a bunch of actors that you don't know in it.
Like, what Greek actors are there?
Yorgos Lanthimos. He's the only Greek
Who?
filmmaker. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh yeah,
He's a
yeah.
director, but
He's a director.
he's
yeah,
the
yeah.
only Greek that
I can't think of any
filmmaker.
Greek actors. Yeah.
Like, they are not going to do that.
Mm.
God, that dog is going nuts. So I just think both sides of that argument are like,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously, I think I can understand the Greek. You should have put Greek people in the movie.
If I was Greek, I'd be annoyed about it. But like, whatever.
Yeah, but also,
But it's like if they made like I suppose not. If they made an equivalent film about the Irish mythology, you probably have like Donald Gleeson and all that. But because they're kind of like known in America,
they're not.
you know,
I
and
would
they speak English.
I also think that, like, and maybe this is like kind of like a ridiculous thing to say,
Oh,
but I think that the story of the Odyssey transcends being Greek to the point where it is part of the, like, Western canon. It is
Yeah.
it has gone past the point of being Greek. I'd argue some Roman and, like, stories and stuff like that would be the same. I couldn't tell you a single one of them. Like, I don't know any Roman stories. Can I even think of something? Beowulf. I'm gonna argue Beowulf. Beowulf. If they're doing a Beowulf movie, did they put any?
They did, yeah.
Did they put any?
They put Ray Winston in it, yeah.
Yeah. Where does Beowulf come from? Is that English? I don't know where that comes
It's
from.
Danish.
Yeah, it's
But
Danish.
it's like English, Danish. I don't know. It's a load of bollocks. It's not even true.
Yeah. So if they're making Beowulf, they're gonna, they're gonna put a bunch of Danes in it. They might have
true.
a Skarsgård in it, but they're Swedish.
Yeah, they're Swedish.
Close enough. Anyway.
Yeah, they're all the fucking same.
Um,
But yeah, no, the Odyssey, it transcends time and place.
which is kind of the point of this movie is also saying, like, this
Mm.
story can be told and reflect our current times because it's such a great piece of art.
Yes.
Like, come on, like, no one's giving about Hamlet where Shakespeare and Thing was played by two Irish people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not real Anglos.
People are not like,
They're not real Anglos.
they're not English. Oh, I'm going to be offended over that. The greatest English, writer of all time is being played by an Irishman. This is bullshit.
By a bloody Mick. Jesus.
By a fucking time. But what was the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so the law of Zeus and all, whatever. So yeah, it's about, like, hospitality and breaking hospitality, and Robin Pattinson's in it, and he plays a great scumbag. And has his point towards the end where Odysseus is, like, looking at his hands and all the blood that's on his hands. He's like, "Look at what I've done! Like, look at the horror that I've unleashed on the world with the Trojan horse." Which I don't know if that's a spoiler, because I think that, like, I don't know, kind of, I feel like that was kind of obviously going to be the point of the movie, was at some point being like, "Look at the blood that's on my hands. Look at all the murder and death and chaos I've caused,
Yeah.
both at home with my family and to my entire crew that fucking all died and got eaten by cyclopses or whatever." And then it's like, oh man, yeah, I have to live with this guilt and burden that I've brought on the world. But I am going to have a really cool action scene at the end, because I do have to protect my wife from all those suitors. And for me, it just, like, tonally did not click.
Doesn't match.
It did not match. This, like, really, like when that scene happens, the moment of, like, look at what I've done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, this is the point of the movie. And the movie just keeps going, goes into this, like, action scene. I was like, oh, you've totally lost me now. Like, I
Yeah.
like that emotional hit is not registering with what's going on in this film. And then the film just ends. It was like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. Tom Holland looks like a dork sitting there in his little, his little Greek outfit with his
little tunic.
crown. Like, when it had this cut of, like, Tom Holland, like, standing there smiling, and I laughed.
Why?
He just looked ridiculous. And the guy beside me also laughed.
To be fair, like, whatever about, like, who's been cast in the movie, Tom Holland doesn't look Greek. He doesn't look like he's from that time period either. He looks like he's from the 1500s.
They also, one thing as well that they keep doing in the movie, and again, I don't really care about it that much, but it is kind of distracting when he's like, "Dad."
To Matt Damon.
Yeah, he calls him Dad, as opposed to father, or
Father.
something like that. Something a
Yeah.
bit more, I don't know, grandiose, or even
Da.
calls him dad.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like the term dad, just like that's the one where I was like, that just feels weird. And I know the point is that it's a more modern take. The
Yeah.
language is more modern. But I don't know. For me, it just felt a bit weird. I also don't know if it's a thing where like Nolan writing is.
Was
It's.
his brother wrote this? Was it again?
I think no. I think Nolan wrote
He wrote
this. Where I think like Nolan not great with the old dialogue a lot of the time, and especially still the same with this. Like people are giving exposition that is just like how you're meant to feel within the scene.
Yeah. What have I done? I've killed all these people.
I have burnt the world down for what I've done. It's
For
the
what?
Trojan horse. And
Look at my
the-
empty hands.
But yeah, I think the movie's good. I just don't think it's as good as everyone else seems to, which therefore, on the internet means that you absolutely hated it.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
I'm hearing Owen hated the Odyssey.
I
Owen hates Homer.
yeah, I love Homer Simpson.
He hates the classics.
I did hear this like tidbit where Christopher Nolan was writing this movie at home, and he moved his Oppenheimer Best Picture and Best Director Oscars out of the room when he was writing it, and his kid was just like, "Why did you move your Oscars?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't want the pressure of like seeing what I've done before as I'm writing this movie." And when the kids go, "Yeah, but you didn't win one for writing,"
Yeah.
it's like, damn. Fuck you.
So he did write it.
He wrote it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, it's unrelated to what you're doing right now.
Yeah, you didn't win an Oscar for writing, Dad, idiot.
Dad.
Maybe you should look up that and aspire to win one for writing.
And then he wrote a scene. It's about Tom Holland. Dad, I admire you so much.
Dad, you're the best person ever. I could only dream of being as good as you.
Your past glories are incomparable to anything anyone else has ever achieved.
It's also hilarious that the whole point of the movie is like Telemachus is like not cut. He's nowhere near Odysseus' level. Which like, and I've heard this like take from this podcast I was listening to, where acting wise, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, John Leguizamo in this movie, oh my god, he's amazing. Robert Pattinson, incredible.
Yeah.
All these like actors are insane. There's a guy that's in it as well who's playing Odysseus' right hand man on the boat. Can't think of his name. He's also great. Everyone is phenomenal. And Tom Holland is really like sticking out like a sore thumb, because not that he's bad, he's just not as good as everyone else is.
Yeah, he's not. He's not a main player.
No,
acting wise.
and apparently like he's like on set and he's like, and he went back to do Spider-Man. He's like, Christopher Nolan, he does this thing where like he writes the script and we get the script and we learn our lines and then we say those lines, and like, I know what I'm going to say on the day. We should try doing that here. We should try doing an MCU movie like that, where we're not making it up on the day of what we're going to do.
Yeah. Well, at least he's trying to mix it up.
But yeah, good movie. Just, yeah.
It's just shit.
It's not, no, it really isn't shit. It's just like, it's a, yeah.
It falls.
I don't even think I had like insanely high expectations going into this movie, because it did deliver exactly what I thought it would deliver. I thought it would look good. I thought it would sound great. I thought it had like great sequences. Just the ending, just really, and I just at the start I didn't like either. Not the start. I don't know, when it starts and it's like jumping between like time, like we're having a flashback and then we're jumping forward and then we're going backwards again and we're going over here. I'm like, could you not just tell a fucking straightforward story, Christopher Nolan, for fuck's sake? Can you stop moving? I don't need a I don't need a non-linear The Odyssey. Like, I did not need that.
Yeah. That's his kind of. That's just he leans on that. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna see it. I'll see it this weekend, and I'll let you know. I'll see it in Greece when I'm going there.
Oh yeah.
What's
them all like throwing up tomatoes at the screen?
Yeah, they'll be like, "What the fuck?" or whatever. What do they say in Greece?
School, yamos.
Yeah,
That's
something
what
like
they
that. Did they say that?
Yeah. That's what they said when I was there.
Oh, when were you in Greece?
2 years ago.
Oh shit. Respect.
There you go. Thanks, brother. Nice.
I'll have to get some Rex. But
I was at Corfu, which is an
right.
island. So
I won't be there.
yeah, fair enough.
But I'll learn some Greek off you maybe.
Yamos.
Yamos.
Skull.
Skull.
That's like when they're like cheersing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yamos.
Yamos.
But yeah, so you hated widely hate. You went against the grain for a movie that's widely loved.
Yes.
I'm going with the grain in a movie that's widely hated. Disclosure Day. I've watched Disclosure Day recently. It's Steven Spielberg's latest movie. It has Emily Blunt, Colin Firth, and the other guy. What's his name? Guy who looks like a mouse. He was in
Oh,
Challengers and
Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor. Yeah, he's great. Great actor.
He is so good.
Yeah, he can do anything.
Yeah.
He can do anything. And yeah, so it's about aliens pretty much. So it's pitched as an aliens movie. I remember I saw the first trailer. I was like, that looks really good. It was a teaser trailer. And the second trailer, I was like, seems like it's getting a bit lost in the trailer. The trailer's too long. But whatever. I was looking forward to seeing it. It didn't come about that I was able to see it in cinema, so I ended up watching it at home. And so basically, it's about this guy. He's played by Josh O'Connor, who works for a private like cybersecurity contractor that like works with the U.S. government and has like access to a lot of like top secret files. And the film like cuts into it, and he's like on the run. And the whole thing is that like he has access to all this material relating obviously to like aliens and like alien intelligence, and he wants to release it to the world. And the entire time he's being chased by Colin Firth, who is the management at the cybersecurity firm kind of thing. It's like an evil. It's like Palantir, like kind of like an evil company that is like part government, part private, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the entire film is him being chased, kind of, or pretty much the whole film is him being chased by Colin Firth. There's also as Emily Blunt, who's a newscaster, like a weather girl, and like a local TV station, who is brought into it. Yeah, have you heard anything about this movie?
I just seen the trailer where she's going. The only thing I've heard about this movie is that it's not very good.
Yeah,
It's
it's not.
the only thing I've heard.
This movie is genuinely bad. Like it's genuinely rubbish,
Mm.
which is just so disappointing because it looked like Spielberg and Aliens. You're not gonna, you don't really go wrong. You know,
Yeah,
you
so
don't really
what?
go wrong.
E.T. What's the
Close
same?
Encounters,
Close Encounters.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
was like, I'm pretty sure he's got more. Yeah.
there's a tree, like tree solid, and they're all like top
Classics. Like,
classics. Yeah, like War of the Worlds, great. But this movie is like, it's just it's not. First of all, it's not about. It's like really nothing to do with the aliens. It really doesn't have much to
and
do
what
with
do
the
they
aliens.
represent there for?
The aliens, see, yeah, that's the thing. It's like War of the Worlds is like the aliens represent like fucking 9/11 or whatever. You know, the whole thing is like 9/11 metaphor. This movie, I'm not sure what the metaphor is. It's like something. It's like Spielberg's just like an old man. He hears about like NSA, fucking spy surveillance, and like the merging of like big tech companies and the U.S. government, and he's just like, oh, let's make a caper movie about it because that's what this movie is. It's like a caper, which is just like what the fuck, like what's it's just completely like it's just the wrong movie for it's in the wrong genre
Yeah.
because it's not like it's trying to be like a spy thriller, and Josh O'Connor is a spy.
You also can't go wrong with like Nolan, Spielberg and spy stuff either though.
Yeah, it
Like
was like Munich and or Collateral or whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's a beast, but like he's just it's very very confused. It's kind of split into two. Josh O'Connor and Emily Blunt are kind of co-main characters. There should really only be one. Josh O'Connor has like a side plot with his girlfriend as well, who is
Whoop. Apologies.
who is his girlfriend is a nun, and so like that's talking about belief in God and what would it mean for our belief in God if it turned out that aliens were real and we're here and we're had some kind of higher level of intelligence or existence. But like
Something about that so trite. I don't know.
no, it is like it's been done in every fucking movie, like every single aliens
That's
movie.
science. That's literally science.
Yeah. There's entire movies dedicated to that, but he decides to put it into. It's like 15 minutes of scenes chopped up across the movie, and it's just like, why the fuck is this in here? Like, it has no other bearing on the plot. There's no relevance to the plot at all. Like, it doesn't interact with any other element of the story that's happening. But yeah, like Josh O'Connor and Emily Blunt are the two kind of main characters, and it kind of shifts more toward Emily Blunt at the end. But it's just like it should have just been one. It should have been one person. It should have been either a spy thriller, dedicated spy thriller that is also like happens to be about aliens, or like a straight sci-fi kind of like I don't know, like War of the Worlds kind of straight faced alien movie, you
Mm.
know, because it is straight face for the most part, but like it's hard to take it seriously when it seems so confused, um, like not tonally, but just like the structure of it is just really bizarre. And like the whole like the thing that you see in the trailer where she's doing the clicking thing, like that's like an alien language.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is that like it's similar to kind of like the arrival idea
Yes.
of aliens communicating through language, or the language, the alien language that we hear them speaking or hear them communicating through is a representation of our like slice of what they can see of like a fourth dimensional realm kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the film doesn't explore that but the film only explores that in like the thin slice pretty much, it only looks at what we can see, which isn't, like you think of like Arrival's a flawed movie, but it does a decent job of kind of explaining, or at least kind of like painting the outline of like what would happen if aliens came down and they experienced the world and experience time and reality as a totally different experience.
Yeah.
Like it's like how do you wrap your head around that? It's something you can't really represent. And the movie like Arrival is very limited in how it represents it, but like that's kind of the point.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That was
in
pretty good.
huh?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it does a decent job of what it's trying to do. But Disclosure Day is like it's doing the same thing where it's like we can't even comprehend what's going on, or what they're trying to say, or like why they're here or whatever. Um, but it uses like their technology and their language as plot devices in like a very generic and pretty boring spy thriller,
Yeah.
like caper movie, which is just it's like Colin Firth astral projecting around the world, and he's doing it to fucking interrogate people. It's just like it's
It's not
rubbish.
it.
It's rubbish, man. It's such a disappointment. And it's just like it shouldn't have been. It's Spielberg. It's Spielberg. Aliens.
It is Spielberg, but it is. I was just like, as you're talking there, the reason my phone started playing, I was like, what has Spielberg done in the past few years?
Yeah.
Now, I didn't see The Fableman, and Fableman's going to be very good.
I've heard Fableman's is class, yeah.
But The Fableman is also like, it's like his own story or something. It's about him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can understand that, like, he's like,
He puts it all into that, yeah.
Yeah. West Side Story, it's fine. Like, I've seen it.
You've seen it,
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah?
Ready Player One,
Ass.
The-
Never seen it, but it's ass.
The Post,
Oh, did he direct that?
yeah. The BFG, Bridge of Spies, which
Ass.
is like, people seem to be like, it's alright. Lincoln, Warhorse,
Man, he's washed.
The Adventures of Tintin.
Ass.
What is this movie? And then Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
He directed that?
Yeah, he did.
Ass.
Mu-
Jesus, maybe, yeah, aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Munich.
That's actually that's a great kind of, it's kind of a similar movie,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it does.
Just
like
a pointless kind of like harebrained chase. That's like, and then you get to the end, you're like, why the fuck did they make that?
Why did they make Alien? Why did they make it Aliens?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we're at Munich, which is 20 years ago.
That's mad, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
He's
like,
he's
In
he's
20
finished.
years, he has arguably had. Yeah, outside the Fableman, because again, Fableman's not very good.
Uh-huh.
Bridge of Spies, which people seem to kind of like, and West Side Story, which people like, but I don't like. I didn't like that. I just thought it was completely fine. So in 20 years, he's had 2.5 good movies.
2.5 good movies.
I'm gonna say, like, I haven't seen Lincoln, but there's no way Lincoln's good.
There's no way, but like it's the same with like Bridge of Spies and all. They're all like fucking this, and The Post. They're all the same movie. We've all seen those movies like fucking 50 times. They're all like this. They're all the same, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure they're all right, but like no one's gonna watch them. 10 years time, no one's like, let's stick on Lincoln. No, like, even right now,
people
as we speak, is there anyone on earth watching Lincoln?
Even when Lincoln came out, I was like, I'm not watching that.
yeah. But like any of those movies, like The Post, will anyone ever watch The Post ever again?
I don't know. I had an itch. I just had an inkling there, like, what if I was to go through all of Spielberg's films?
Yeah, that's the only reason you watch The Post.
Yeah, that's
or Bridge of Spies, like,
yeah.
you know, like no one's gonna watch those movies ever again. They're just like, they're pointless. But like, Disclosure Day it's like a car crash of those two kind of movies that he just keeps making. It seems
Mm.
spies, government intrigue, chases,
What's the
and
best
aliens.
What's the best Spielberg movie?
The best Spielberg movie.
I know that the obvious answer would be like
Jaws.
Jaws and Schindler's List.
Yeah, I'd say Jaws. War of the Worlds.
That's your yeah,
War of the Worlds is my personal favorite.
personal favorite, yeah.
Jaws, I think, is the best movie he's made.
yeah. Jurassic Park is also very good.
Jurassic Park. Yeah. That's Sam Neill died.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Samuel.
R.I.P.
They're gonna be showing Possession in the Lighthouse at some point.
Are they? Let's go.
I have to go see that.
Let's go.
What has he done?
Yeah, I forgot he's done Jurassic Park. Yeah.
I mean, like, didn't he like technically direct Star Wars?
Star Wars, Phantom Menace.
No, the first one.
Did he?
Yeah, isn't he like George Lucas directed the first Star Wars? Didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain. I'm not saying he directed.
I think he was heavily involved.
He was
yeah.
heavily involved in
Yeah.
in Star Wars, because obviously the two of them are like best mates. So he's an actor in 174 films. I did not know that.
How did I?
What a career! Yeah, and
He needs to switch over to acting.
Indiana Jones as well. Obviously, very good. Saving Private Ryan, also very
Save
good.
Private Ryan. Yeah. It's a classic.
So he does have films where like, yeah, you got the sauce, Spielberg.
Of course he
Like,
does.
you do have and you do have like, the longevity that is also something to be.
Yeah, he's like 80 now.
He's so old.
But yeah, like you're saying, he made 2.5 movies. Good movies in 20 years. And how many? He's made what, 10?
Yeah, there's some like 10 movies there.
just retire, like, just give up. Disclosure Day is so bad. It's just like if someone new made it, I'd be like, never watch one of their movies again. It's like it's shit.
That is, yeah. Holy shit, that is such a good take.
It's
If
just
it
like,
wasn't for if it wasn't Spielberg's name, he would never he
Yeah.
wouldn't really get a chance to make another movie.
I'd be like, whoever's name was on that movie, I would like, and it came out another one the next year. I'd be like, I'm not seeing that, just based on the last movie he made,
Yeah.
because it was just ass.
Yes, that's such a good point.
So that was very disappointing. But that's I think quite a common kind of take on the movie.
Yeah.
Most people panned it.
And nearly everyone I see like reviewing it on Letterboxd stuff like that I know has given it either 3 stars or 1 star.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, right now.
Yeah. Honestly, I gave it 2 stars. I think that the second star was Spielberg.
Yeah, it's just the Spielberg name.
It was just the brand, like,
yeah,
like it was just rubbish.
it's just the sauce of Spielberg.
Yeah, it was.
Who's
It
your
was, it was
favorite?
aura.
Who's your favorite like old man director now?
Scorsese.
Yeah, I was gonna say Scorsese's probably the.
Scorsese, yeah, or Schrader.
He's still making. I suppose he is.
He runs around. He makes a movie every few years, and then no one watches it.
And
And then we discover it like 5 years later. That was pretty good.
James Cameron.
Cameron, yeah, he's still gone.
Yeah,
Who else?
he was like an old man.
John Carpenter's an old man. But he doesn't make movies anymore. He
God,
that's what
I wish he did though. I know that he doesn't want
Yeah.
to, but I'd love for him to make a new movie.
that's what a lot of them should do though. Just stop. And that's what I think a lot of them do. But even George Lucas just gave up, stopped making movies.
Yeah, I mean, I think his thing was like, I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, why'd you
And,
bother?
and I'm not even gonna like make movies with the amount of money that I have, like as in my own movies. Let's see, old man directors. Who's an old man and that's still directing? We have got. Oh wait, sorry, the oldest man director, Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. He's what, 90, late 90s, is he?
Oh yeah, he's
Gran Torino.
he is pretty old. I looked up old man directors and I came up with a fucking TV show that came out recently. Anyway, right.
Old man directors.
Yeah, as in there's just like old men that are still directing. I'll take old women, but there's less of them. Jane
Yeah.
Campion, I don't know how old she is. That could have been highly offensive. I don't think Jane Campion's that old.
Jane
I don't think she's that old at all. I think she's-
Chloe Zhao.
yeah, it's like Jane Campion.
Just a random.
Yeah, she's just like 50. I'm like, oh, what an old woman.
Yeah, she's 72.
Okay, right.
She's pretty old.
That's pretty old.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I've been on a personal odyssey myself. We're on to the final stage of phase 1 of the MCU with the Avengers. film that I saw in cinema 2012. Did that when that film came
Yeah,
out?
2012. Yeah.
When I was was I 13? Was I 12? 12 or 13? I think it was 13 though. Peak age to watch that movie.
Mm.
And having not seen any of the previous films, I was like, haha, I love this shit. And I sat down and I watched it, and it is totally fine. It did not. Like, I've been surprised with some of the MCU movies on this watch. Captain America.
Mhm.
Surprisingly really enjoyed. To Mark's
Solid.
absolute disdain.
It's solid.
It's solid. It's pretty good. It's a 4-star film like
Nah.
the Odyssey.
Nah. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
And then
it's
Iron
your
Man.
villain arc.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shitting on the Odyssey. Avengers is actually pretty good. Avengers is
Captain America's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Avengers is not pretty good. And then Iron Man, obviously very good as well. Then I get to this one, I'm like, okay, how does this film hold up? And it holds up about as well as I thought it was gonna. I thought maybe I'd enjoy it a little bit more, but I think I just inherently hate Joss Whedon and the way he makes films.
Oh, he's such a creep.
He's a creep, but also
even before, I didn't like him before that.
even before that, yeah, even before the allegations, like this is justified my reason for not liking him. I don't think they're even allegations. I think he just came out and said, "Yeah, I fully did do that."
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. Yeah, what are you gonna say about the Avengers? It's just
Ass.
of a different time. It's so funny watching it because like it really is the film that like how much this was like the highest grossing film of all time at one stage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's the first nail in the coffin of modern cinema.
Yeah. It's the death knell. Yeah.
It's the first time.
This is where it all went wrong.
If this movie bombed, like, Jesus, the world that we live in now would be totally different. Like, Elon Musk would not be the man he is now.
Yeah. He was sure, isn't he? Isn't he in Iron Man 3 or something?
He's an Iron Man too.
Iron Man 2, yeah.
He's like, hey Tony,
you
how
were
you getting
saying
on?
last week, yeah.
Hey Tony, I'm James Gandolfini all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't really have that much to say outside of like,
What was your favorite scene?
okay,
What was your least favorite scene?
least favorite scene? The majority of the film. I think that this is the film that like Loki is actually pretty good in. I think that there's one like flowing shot sequence in the final third of the film where like it starts with Captain America down on the ground floor and he's like fighting off all these dudes, and then Black Widow whizzes by and she's on like one of the like alien jet things, and it follows her, and then it spins around and it follows Hawkeye as he's shooting all these arrows, and he shoots an arrow and he hits another alien, and it follows Iron Man as he flies past, and then it sees the Hulk and Thor all fighting, and that whole thing I was like, oh yeah, like this is like the synchronicity of the team working together. This is pretty sick.
Yeah.
This is a good flowing sequence. I'm liking this. Gotta say, despite myself, even the shot of like the Avengers shot when it's like the spinning around bit of them all, I was like, that does hit. That does low-key hit. I don't know. There's something about it. It's pretty good. The scene where they're arguing is actually pretty good. When they're all have their different viewpoints, and like I just like the way that Bruce Banner is like a ticking time bomb. Where it's like, please, Bruce, do not get mad, especially in this container up in the sky, because you will absolutely like wreak havoc and destroy everything we've built here if you get mad. Loki again, pretty good. I actually thought that the scene where Hulk like, grabs him and smashes him, I thought that wasn't going to be very good. It comes up and like, nah, that's still solid. Completely neuters its main villain like straight away. Like it is insane how much it's just like Loki's just gets annihilated and is no longer a threat. I don't know, but I feel like throughout the entire MCU then from that point it's like Hulk just big dicked you and made you look like a bitch.
Yeah,
and you're no longer a threat.
Because but he's kind of supposed to. He's a big villain later on.
He's a sniveling little shit.
But like, it's like, he's nearly one of the guys. Like,
oh yeah,
you know,
is he a good guy by the end? No, does he die? Does he die in one of the films?
I can't remember. I don't know. I probably haven't seen it.
Does he die in Ragnarok? I can't. Or does he die in Endgame or something? I actually can't remember. Or does Thanos kill him? Someone kills him at some stage, I think. But then he comes back. I can't
They
remember.
all come back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a comic book, so everyone comes back at some
Yeah,
stage.
they all come back.
Especially Doctor Doom, Iron Man.
Doctor Doom.
But yeah, we were talking about before the start, like just on our warm up chats about the films to scope out how we're feeling about things. That like I think it is the first, or at least one of the first, of the big beam in the skies, and they're trying to destroy they're trying to destroy the city,
Yeah.
which is so funny because of how relatively tame that is as a
Mm.
starting point. Like it's not like, yes, these aliens are coming down the Jakari, I think they're called, or something like that. They're coming through the portal and they're trying to destroy New York City. But the Avengers are working to keep them contained within a certain block limit, which is cool. I like the fact that the Avengers are like purposely trying to save people all the way throughout the film.
Mm.
Um,
Rather than Man of Steel, which came out a year later.
yeah, which is like, see that building? That
I'm
building was full of people, and we just annihilated.
I'm
this.
going right through it.
I'm gonna hit him straight through the base of that and knock it down the entire thing. And no, I am not saving a single soul. But it's good that the Avengers are trying to save everyone. But yeah, it's just so relatively low stakes compared to like where they eventually go, which is the end of the universe essentially.
Mm.
Like, half the population of the entire universe is wiped out at one stage. It's yeah, it's kind of quaint that it's just like a couple of blocks. But yeah, Joss Whedon, fuck you.
Yeah, is like his
wank ass writing where everyone sounds the same.
The snark and like
The green screen is fucking so bad. The green screen is so bad in this movie, and it wasn't like that in the other standalones. So like, it's not like, oh, like this movie's old, you gotta give it a break. No, it just looks like shit in this film.
But yeah, even the CGI wasn't. Or I don't know. Like, I suppose they all are the same, where it's like it's just like the masses of like grunts.
Yeah, just endless grunts.
Yeah, endless grunts running out. It's just like a kind of a video game kind of thing. And they have that big worm in the sky that goes swirling around for a bit as well.
There's like 2 worms in the sky.
There's 2 worms, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! So it starts hitting the buildings. I remember I didn't like that when I saw it in cinema. I thought it was
yeah, sorry. Like,
yeah, it was like a money shot in the trailer. I was like, didn't hit in cinema.
Yeah.
It was just like that's not very impressive.
It's not very good.
I wasn't very impressed by it. But yeah, it's where it all began.
Yeah, it really is.
It changed cinema forever.
Yeah, for like the past.
Well, for the past 10 years, 15 years.
15 years. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's 15 years old.
Yeah, that's true. Jesus, we're old.
We are so old. I was so I've been playing on a Minecraft server with my mates, and one of them was hanging out with their younger cousin, and who is 8 years old, and they were like, "Oh, just my cousin's here. Watch your language, whatever like that." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can handle myself." And then he said something, and I like totally had no concept of whatever reference he was making about something. It was like, so like, he's like speaking a different language, and I just sat there. I was like, I am so old. Oh my god! Like, I have no frame of reference of whatever the fuck you were just talking about. And he said something else. I said something about like, oh yeah, when I was, however, how old am I now? I'm 27. I said something about like whatever age I was doing something. He was like, oh yeah, that's before I was born. I was like,
yeah, that's not on.
And like, that was recent as well in my mind. I was like talking about college or something. I was like, that's relatively recent, and you weren't even alive. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah, literally, yeah, college. I was like, yeah. There's a guy who started working with me. He was born 2005. I was like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, but you're like the same age as me, but like, you were born after the SpongeBob movie came out.
Do you know what the worst thing is? The scanner, like I was buying beer, and I was at the self checkout, and they clicked something, and it was like, is this person clearly born before 2008?
2008.
2008. And I was like,
jeez, that's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
I was like, oh, what the fuck?
What? Completely missed the crash. Remember the crash?
Yeah, like post crash babies.
Yeah,
are starting to be able to buy drink now.
That's mad.
Horrible feeling.
Damn, born after Iron Man 1 came out. Imagine that. Ay, ay,
Yeah,
ay.
just like he said, like when he says something like, "I am nearly 30." Like I'm not 30, but I'm like, I am.
I'm getting there.
I'm far closer to 30 than I am to 20.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure. Look, age is only a number, isn't it?
Oh, alright. Then one of my mates, Corin, came on. He's like, "Get that kid off this fucking server now. This is an adult server where we talk about our feelings." Yeah. Oh God, so awful. Yeah.
Ah, well.
Do you think there's any young people that listen to podcasts? I know not many people do listen to this podcast, but do you think anyone young listens to this podcast?
I'd say so. I'd say so. We have a YouTube following. YouTube is mostly kids.
We do weirdly have like, oh my God, 110 plays. Ooh,
What?
kicking off.
What? But yeah, our YouTube Kids reels, our YouTube shorts going up on YouTube Kids have really spiked our listenership in the 0 to 12 demographic.
In the worst ways you could imagine.
Yeah.
So look at these analytics. I know we should not be doing this live on air, but
We're on air. Our audience.
audience, can I have an age?
Ours has gone up for some reason.
Nope.
Oh, no, look, age.
100% of our age is in
Is-
23. Is 23 to 27. Great.
All you youngins listen
Hold on a
to our
second.
podcast.
100% female.
What can we say?
What? That doesn't make any. So we have no male. Japan are top listeners. This doesn't make any sense.
We got people from Togo, Morocco. Wait, keep scrolling down. Where are our fans?
Where the fuck is Ireland? It's in the top
Uzbekistan.
10.
We've no Irish fans whatsoever. That's great. UK. Okay. It's very interesting. Anyway, 84% below normal. That's okay.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Japan. So the average Parapod listener is a Japanese woman between the ages of 23 and 27. Thank you,
That's great.
wherever you are. Yeah,
That's great.
that's brilliant. Who unfollowed us?
I actually think that was me.
What the fuck?
I think that was me. I was like going to my library. And I was like, why the fuck am I following my own podcast?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So Mark, you're also on a bit of an odyssey.
I am. I'm watching shark movies. I watched a movie called. Last week I watched. I can't remember what they were called.
Dangerous Animals and the Aaron Eckhart one.
Yeah, I can't remember what that one was called.
Is that called the? I thought that was the Bay.
No, The Bay is the movie we were looking for, and then we put that on instead.
Is it the Deep?
It's called Deep Water, something
Deep
like
Water.
that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we watched The Bay. So The Bay is like a Netflix movie, but it's like an actual Netflix movie. I'm pretty sure. It's the movie that we wanted to watch, and instead we ended up watching Deep Water. It's about a what is it? It's a tourist. A girl goes over with her best mates to her friend's wedding in Thailand, and they're like, duh. The movie's basically an ad for like Thailand, but has all the sharks in it.
Does it come up like
Sponsored by Thailand. Tourist Board.
produced by the
Yeah, something like that. But like, yeah, so the first like 20 minutes is just an ad for Thailand, and then they're like enjoying their trip to Thailand or whatever, and she's really stressed or whatever, and they go off on a shark seeing expedition on like a little boat on like the rivers, like around the coast, and things go tits up, and the whole thing is basically they get trapped out in the middle of the sea, with their sexy instructor
Oh,
and their scumbag, non-English speaking assistant to the instructor, which is kind of racist. But there's the whole thing. He's like he can't really speak English, but he has a knife, and he keeps threatening. He's like, you need to get into the water. He's telling them that the shark is going to eat them all. Whereas the sex instructor is like, don't worry about it, guys. The sharks are as afraid of you as you are of them. So it's a weird dynamic. I don't
that
know.
is a strange dynamic.
It's kind of racist. I don't know what. Like the guy's not Thai. He's like Mexican or something like that.
Oh, that's okay then.
But the guy, the instructor is, I think, Thai. I think. But yeah, they go out into they're seeing sharks, and they're both very afraid of sharks, and they're on this little kind of, I don't know what it's just like a little small boat, has a little motor, like a little motorboat. The motor dies, and they're hit by a shark. Oh no! So the motor doesn't die. They're hit by a shark. Rams them for some reason. Gets spooked. Rams the boat, and there's a leak in the hull, there's a crack in the hull, so it starts kind of flowing up. And the evil assistant attacks the shark when it's under the water, and that makes the shark freak out, and it rips off the rotor. So there's no like propeller blades at the back, so they can't. They're like stranded out in the middle, and then the whole thing is kind of like they're just the next literally like half an hour is them just being stuck, being like, what do we do? What do we do? We have to swim back to shore, but the sharks are everywhere, and we just threw a lot of chum into the water. And eventually, the section instructor, is like, "Don't worry, I'm going to swim out, and it's going to be fine because sharks don't attack you. They're just like it's like mistaken identity.
Mm-hmm. I think you're seals and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you give them if you start flapping around, so basically he gently paddles back. It takes ages, and he's like, even when he's in the shallows, he's like that. He's like, oh Jesus, and he spends like a minute in the shallows. He stands up and waves back at them. He's like, I made it. And then he gets back to swimming. But he's still like, oh Jesus, I'm not going to make it. Look, clearly you are going to make it. These sharks are huge, and you can stand up in the
You're in
water.
the shallows, yeah.
So like, there's a lot of this movie is just kind of like wasting time because it's only like how long is it? It's like 80 minutes.
Oh.
It's so short, but it feels really long.
Oh, that's the
Because
best.
there's so many scenes where you're like, you're not even like, this is boring. You're just like, why is this taking so long? Like, why is he? Like, he spends ages swimming back to the shore because it's like a very tense scene. But then like that, like he can stand up in the water, but he's still like, they still stretch out the tension as if he's in any danger. And then he gets back and he's waving. He starts talking. He's like, I'm going to come back for you. It's like, bro, they're sinking right now. You need to like,
You need to haul ass,
you
man.
need to haul ass. And then they're kind of fighting with the evil, ethnically ambiguous assistant. And your man pelts it off into the jungle. And a lot of the movies kind of it takes you into unexpected places. Because a lot of what you think is going to happen.
Unexpected waters.
Unex-
Uncharted waters.
Uncharted waters. So like a lot of things that you assume are going to happen. So you would at this point in the movie you would assume, okay, sexy instructor finds help. He comes back. The girls have to fight off the evil instructor. For some reason, the boat sinks. They're trapped in the water. Eventually, sexy instructor comes back, saves them, and like that's kind of maybe one of the girls dies, and like that's kind of the end of the movie. That's not what happens. That's a good kind of guess as to what happens, and it's kind of similar to what does actually happen. But they do like so. The guy goes back and he's looking for help, and he goes around the side of the river, and he goes beyond the river, and it ends up that he has to like swim out to another boat, but there's like no one there. But he finds like basically he fails to find any help whatsoever, so he has to swim all the way back to the boat that's stranded out in the middle of the or no, sorry. He finds a he finds an old kayak which is like leaking, and he has to swim. He like rows it back to like the sinking boat. As I'm going to save them this way.
I'm going to save them on a sinking boat with another sinking boat.
Yeah, which only holds one person.
Famously, only holds one person.
And so basically, yeah, like it all goes tits up. The instructor's no, it's the assistant freaks out. He's a knife. He starts stabbing people and stuff like that. There's loads of blood in the water. Boat goes down. The friend dies. She dies because she gets stabbed. There's blood everywhere. Instructor and main character girl, who have a kind of like a bit of electricity between them, they float off. They've no way of controlling where they're going because the kayak is sunk.
Do sharks kill anyone in this movie?
Yeah. Well, do they kill anyone? That's a good question. Yeah, they don't. They actually don't. The sharks actually don't kill anybody. This is a pro shark movie, a lot like Dangerous Animals, where it's like the shark, like what the instructor says.
Man is the real danger.
Yeah, man is the real animal.
Particularly foreign men.
Yeah, especially guys who can't speak English and have knives for some reason. They're really dangerous, and so they float off, and you're like, okay, this is maybe the end of the second act, and something's gonna happen here now. Someone's gonna
ramp up.
Someone's gonna Rambo a fucking solution to this problem. The guy's bleeding because he's been stabbed as well, or he's been bitten by a shark.
Okay, so at least it attacked.
He's been nibbled, yeah. But so he can't. He's a bit fucked because the shark's following him because they smell his blood. And he's gonna die rapidly because his leg is like hanging off. But yeah, you assume they're gonna find their way out of this terrible situation. And what happens is that they don't, and like the movie just kind of he dies and gets eaten by sharks, like dies a natural death pretty much. He just gives up, gets eaten by the sharks, and
I don't know, Mark. It sounds like he got attacked by a shark and then the shark killed him.
no, it wasn't the same shark. It was
Okay.
it was unrelated sharks several hours later.
It's different sharks, man. Not all sharks are the same. You racist.
This is kind of like it's like a Rose and Jack situation where they're both on the they're on this fucking it's like a makeshift dinghy and they float off into whatever the Thailand Sea, the South China Sea, and they're just like in the middle of nowhere and it's like later that night and he's just like he's fucked. So he just gives up and it's like I can't go any further.
Hold on, Jack.
Even though he's the sexy love interest.
Mm.
You assume he would live. And she gets rescued like kind of a minute later. That's kind of the end of the movie. That's it.
That does not sound very good.
It's shit, yeah. It was terrible. It was such a waste
Is
of
this
time.
on Netflix?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen the.
The ad. The ad kind of looks.
No, not even the ad. I've seen the poster for it, and I was like, is that the movie that Mark watched the other day?
Yeah, it's shit.
Oh, it's a different shark movie. Okay, right. Why do all these shark movies have like the same name? The Bay, Deep Water, The
Sharkman.
Shallows.
The Shallows, yeah. Dangerous Animals. Jaws. I don't know. There's only so many things you can do with sharks, isn't it?
There
And then-
really is like,
And,
and I don't know why. I also don't know why. I suppose because they're cheap, but I don't know why. Like Jaws comes out, one of the greatest films ever made, and everyone's just like, I'm gonna copy that and try and do the same thing.
the exact same thing. It's a simple concept, but like a lot of them, you don't have villainous sharks really
Outside of-
anymore.
yeah, well, yeah.
Because like Jaws did it and it killed, it like genocide a load of sharks because
There we
people,
go. Let's not do that again.
yeah, people were afraid of them, like for good reason, but like also for bad reasons. Like in this movie, the sharks they don't kill anyone directly, but like they just kind of people die because the sharks attacked them. It's like shark manslaughter. It's not the sharks hunting people. And it does have like a really half-assed, like anti-shark, hunting message. You know,
Well, that's
because
good.
they're eating like shark fins at the beginning, at the wedding. Someone offers the main character a shark fin roll or something like that, and some other like insects, you know, like local cuisine. And she's like, I'm not eating that fucking weird bullshit. And then later on, so she gets rescued by the boat. It turns out the boat is like a shark fucking fishing boat. So they hunt sharks and then just like rip their fins off. And there's like a brief, like literally like a 5-second montage of a shark of like real sharks having their fins cut off and like rolled up and prepared for food. But like it's not mentioned anywhere else in the movie. Like there's no theme about we need to treat sharks better. It's just kind of there. But because you can't have villainous sharks, it's kind of like it really narrows what you can do in a shark movie. People want to make shark movies, but they can only make one type of shark movie.
So I'm after pulling up a shark movie list on Letterboxd. Take a guess as to how many shark movies is on this list. Now, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, so Shark Boy and Lava Girl are on this. I don't know if that counts.
I wouldn't count that.
Technically it's a shark movie, but I wouldn't count it as a shark movie. Finding Nemo's also on this list. Okay, I'm gonna go for a different one. Okay, this one seems a bit more solid. How many shark movies are on this list?
800.
Okay, not that many.
Okay, let me guess.
So the one
433.
Okay, so I'm gonna realign the expectations. The
Okay,
the
sorry.
one that had Shark Boy and Lava Girl and Finding Nemo had 268.
Oh Jesus!
So this is like shark movies.
Proper shark movies. Okay,
Proper
let me
shark
say,
movies.
Let me say 101.
108.
108. Ooh,
That's
close.
still a lot.
Yeah,
Like
that is a lot though. Yeah.
this is a lot of
That is
movies.
a lot
I
of
don't like scrolling through this list. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember like Shark Night. I remember seeing the poster for that. Not meant to be very good.
Yeah. it's swimming away from her.
Yeah. Like, and there's 47 meters down. I think you need to do the 247 meters down movies, Mark.
Yeah. Are they good?
No, 2.5 stars and 2.2 stars on Letterboxd. 47 meters down and then 40 meters. Sorry, 47 meters down and then 47 meters down. Uncaged.
Uncaged.
Open Water. Is that the one that you watched? Nope,
Open
that's a
Water.
different one.
Is it?
That's not. And then Open Water 2, Adrift.
Oh yeah. They're scary.
And then all the like Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark,
Mm.
all those movies, all those like
So that's 2 shark movies a year since Jaws came out, which is
that is wild.
respectable.
Hey, one of
Respectable.
these says Orca. That's not a shark movie.
Yeah, hold on a second. Shark Killer.
Orca, that's not a shark movie. That's not a shark movie.
How many orca movies are there?
I said it way less. Did you see that trailer for I don't know what the movie's called, but the guy gets eaten by a humpback whale by
Yeah,
accident.
that freaked me out.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Yeah. That freaked me out. I'm gonna see that definitely. What's it
Yeah.
called? It's called like Whale Fall or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that looks cool. It looks really cool. It looks terrifying.
Oh, it looks like I was like, because when I was looking at the photo or whatever, I was like, is that a guy getting eaten by like a octopus shark? What is this?
Mm.
Oh no, the humpback whale accidentally eats him because it's eating an octopus.
Yeah. And the way they do it in the trailer is like it's very good. The trailer looks the way they do it.
Suffocating.
Yeah, it's just like oh Jesus, imagine that. It's based on a book. Apparently, the book is like one of those. It's not like The Martian or anything like that, but like he the author wrote it in a way that he tried to make it like because I think it's
Real.
basically just it's actually about a person who's eaten by a whale and try to make it realistic. So for example, if the whale dives down, but if it dives down past a certain depth, you just blow up like in its stomach. So that's accounted for in the book somehow, which is just kind of I assume accounted for in the movie.
Keep making it stay up.
Yeah, yes, there's some kind of workaround that he comes up with. So maybe it won't be good, but it's an interesting idea.
I have to look at it. And it's not,
Yeah.
something about like single location movies. I like them.
Yeah.
The single location being the inside of a whale is pretty fucking sick.
Like, oh Jesus. Yeah, claustrophobic.
Like how did
single
Geppetto
location
get it?
movies.
How did Geppetto live in that whale? You know, he had a great old time. This is a huge whale.
He had a fire and all gone, didn't he?
I think that's how they get out, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
His
Yeah.
whole boat got swallowed. He had a great old time.
It's a huge whale. Yeah.
He was surviving. He was fishing within the whale.
Yeah, we need a live action adaptation of. Oh wait, we did. We
You've
already had
got multiple of
that.
those.
We already had that. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah. We go for a
Alright.
quick break.
go for a break. Yeah. Grand. Oh Jesus.
And now for our recommended thing for the episode: The Amazing Digital Circus. A woman finds herself trapped in a crazy circus-themed virtual world with 5 other humans in the same situation as her. They are now subject to the whims of a crazy artificial intelligence. It's basically what I said.
Basically it.
Right. Why the fuck did I recommend this?
Why did you recommend this?
So, I recommended this because I had seen that the movie for this was being shown in Odeon and the likes, whatever. And I had vaguely heard and seen stuff about the Amazing Digital Circus before. Never knew what it was. Asked someone that I know about it who said, "Oh yeah, my younger siblings really like it. It's kind of like their version of Courage the Cowardly Dog." And I was like, "All right, so like it's like a kids show." And then I read something somewhere that had said that Gooseworks is the person that made this. That they were heavily inspired by I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Oh, that's
deep.
that's
That's
not
dark.
like a kids thing." And then I seen that a couple of people that I know had watched. 2 people I know had watched it and had really good, like, you know, fairly high praise for the series and the film. And I was like, I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like there's something about this that I'm not getting from everything that I've, you know, experienced. So that's why I recommended this. And I watched the first episode and I was like, oh fuck's sake. It is what I thought it was. It is this like Tumblr kind of internet fandom thing. And I was worried, Mark. I was worried that I made a mistake. What did you think about this show, Mark?
Honestly, I kind of agree with the initial assessment. I think I'm not a massive fan, not a huge fan. Yeah, it's just kind of, it's very dark. It's not really a kids movie. It's not a kids show. I see. Full disclosure, I didn't watch the full show. I watched the first 3, and then the movie is the last 2 episodes.
So you just skipped out in the middle 3 episodes.
The middle 3 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's quite dark, and kind of grim and like downbeat.
It's a very sad show.
Quite sad, yeah. And it's just kind of, I don't know. It's not really. I didn't really vibe with it. This is quite kind of, the way I like. They can be quite a kind of, it's like on the nose, but that's kind of part of like the format. It's like a kids TV show, and it's kind of this hyper saccharine kind of approach
the
to it.
amazing digital circus with
Yeah.
your host.
Yeah, like all like that kind of format just kind of grates after a while. But like it's really well put together, obviously, and the story is interesting. I'm not sure who the audience is. I don't know who I'd recommend this to.
Other sad adults that like cartoons.
Well, we all like cartoons, but like it feels like it's a kids show, kind of. Like it feels like an anime that's been made into like CG, you know. But like I wouldn't recommend it to a kid.
God,
not that I'm recommending things to children, usually
on the daily.
Yeah. But like I would
like, hey, 8-year-old in Minecraft, you should watch the amazing digital circus.
So like, I don't know, it's a weird one for me. The movie itself, it's so it's like two separate episodes kind of squished into one.
Yeah,
I suppose interesting cinematic experiment. The fact it was in cinemas, it made like 50 million as well.
I think that'd be such a weird. I think it's so strange to release widespread. This must be like a huge, like really massive online, because you wouldn't do that otherwise. And as you said, it made 50 million.
Yeah. There's the last episode, which is the second part of the movie. You can watch on YouTube for free and has 80 million views.
I watched all of this on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's on Netflix, but I watched it on YouTube.
Which
probably wasn't the best idea because there was ads and stuff like that. But yeah, you can watch this entire thing for free.
It's weird. It's a strange, and
but even just like, why is it on Netflix then if you can just watch it on YouTube?
I don't know.
I think that's it's weird. It's just a weird thing that like this YouTube series is what everybody just been shown in cinemas and stuff like that. I can kind of get that. I can kind of get that. The fact that it's on Netflix, and when you look up Amazing Digital Circus, it says watch on Netflix now, not linking it to the fact that you could just watch it on YouTube for free.
Yeah, I struggled to find it at first, and I was like, oh wait, like, it's not really made clear that the movie, at least on initially looking, that the movie is just the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all there on YouTube. But yeah, it's an interesting experiment anyway. It's a strange new world, science fiction, like meta text.
It's
but
I think it's incredible. It's like, because you have obviously Curry Barker and Kane Parson and the Filippo brothers. Is that how you pronounce their name?
The Don't Talk to Me guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I feel like there's someone else. Obviously, you've had Chris Stuckman and Markiplier also doing that. They all getting praise. I don't know why this isn't getting the same attention.
Okay, so this was number 1 in the box office for like 2-3 weeks. Above like a standard movie. I can't remember what it was. It was like a movie that did shit, basically.
Disclosure Day.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, it was a movie like really underperformed. And I remember the first I heard about it was like some article about like how the amazing Digital Circus was above this movie. I was like, what the fuck is the Amazing Digital Circus? Never heard of my entire life. So yeah, I'm not sure what to make of it. What was your impression? What's your thoughts?
I really like this.
Yeah?
I think it's part of it is it's being like vague suggestions, as because I was like, okay, the first episode, yeah, there's hints of like, ooh, it's a little bit dark and edgy. And then the second episode having some stuff that's like, ooh, yeah, it's a bit like, oh yeah, the NPC character realizes like, oh my god, I'm an NPC character. Like, what does my life mean? It means nothing. And the characters all dealing with like living in this world and like going on these adventures that the AI Kane puts them through, and that they there's no consequences to their action.
Mm.
And some of these characters, like Jax, he does not give a fuck. Doesn't give a fuck at all,
Yeah.
and is like cruel in like really like weird ways, and is taking the piss out of everyone and the NPCs, and just like wants to.
Yeah, he's really annoying.
He's mean.
He's a mean guy, like.
He's mean.
Yeah.
And the other characters like Mangle. I think I have the name wrong.
Gaggle or Gangle or something.
Gangle, yes, it's
Yeah.
Gangle. The joke being like, oh, her mask, she's a happy face and a sad face, and the happy face always falls off and cracks, and it's like, oh yeah, that's the joke.
Mm-hmm.
And she's sad for the rest of the episode, and then you have what the Womble Gorg, what the hell is it called? Ragatha. I need to pull up all the characters' names because I'm
Ponme,
Zubul.
or what's her name?
Zubul, who's like the real like disenfranchised one that doesn't want to engage in the adventures, and then Pomni's the main character. Kinger, who's like this kind of like wacky crazy guy. He's like, oh, he's the oddball.
Uh-huh.
But each episode reveals something about the characters and reveals something about their past. And I know it's the thing, like, oh, it's about trauma.
Yeah. It really is.
But this does it really well, and does it in like actually explores trauma, and actually looks at the effects that trauma has on people, and delves into the harsh, unpleasant, nastier side of trauma, particularly with Jax within the film, which I'm sure we'll get onto in a bit. That I just kind of appreciated it more so, and especially the Gangles episode, which is the fourth episode. So you didn't watch that one? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Like when it goes into that, I was like it's the joke is like, oh, like, you know, Gangle has, you know, a happy face and a sad face. She looks like the kind of the theater masks.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh yeah, that's the joke, is like knocks off her face and she's, you know, she's sad or whatever. No, the actual thing is she's wearing the happy face, but underneath is the sad face, because she's actually the sad face all the time. And the episode is about her getting to go on a mundane adventure, which is running a fast food restaurant. And oh my god, she's wearing the happy face all the time because Zubul gives her a plastic one, so she gets to wear the happy face all the time. And that doesn't go good, because the happy face, that's a mask. That's the actual mask that she's wearing. And the mask starts to slip, and the pressures of not doing well at anything and not achieving anything that you wanted to be and not achieving your dreams and stuff like that starts to run through. And that's her episode. I'm like, oh wow, that's really fucked up and sad. And no one afterwards wants to hang out with Gangle because she's annoyed everyone.
Yes, yeah. But it's so downbeat.
Oh, it's so
Everything is just
sad.
like, oh, this is so grim, like, you know.
It's so fucking grim. Like every episode
But
has
it's a kid show.
It's a kid show.
But it has like a whole like a fandom.
It's totally not a kid show though. Like
Yeah. Like, but it's like teen kind of, or like, you know, or a young person anyway. Like, you know, but it has like a big fandom as well. Doesn't it? Like,
I think it's just those characters like.
Yeah, they speak to people.
They're about to like. I don't want to say the characters are iconic, but what I more so mean is that like you see they're instantly recognizable. They're all distinct. They have their own. They have a good silhouette. They have a good design. They're instantly recognizable when you see them. I've never seen a character like Kinger, who is just like a chess piece wearing a coat with googly eyes.
Yeah. Jax looks like a character I've seen before, but I haven't.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, he's good design.
Ragatha is like a rag doll, and she is like her design. Fifth episode after that is kind of like a clip show where like Kane is annoyed, the AI is annoyed that they don't want to go on his adventures. He's like, right, let's just blast through all your suggestions, and they fly through them, and you start to realize that Ragatha is getting jealous over the fact that Pomni, the main character, is wanting to spend more time with Jax. And you're like, oh, what's that about? What's going on there? And there's suggestions about something went really bad in the past with Jax, and something happened. And then Pomni doesn't want to hang around with Ragatha anymore, and it finds out that everyone's kind of annoyed with Ragatha because Ragatha always tries to act nice and is always like, "Oh no, everything's fine." Like, yeah, we're in this hellscape where like we're every day's the same and it's inescapable and we can't get out of it. But like, look on the bright side, guys. Like, we're all together.
Mm.
And I was kind of like, why are we not seeing like? There's no episode about Ragatha, and why is that? And the reason for that is because Pomni doesn't like Ragatha all that much, so we never get to spend time with Ragatha
Mm.
because Pomni doesn't want to hang out with her, and that's like, what does that say about Pomni within this group dynamic?
She's a sad arse.
She's just a satirist, and like no one wants to hang out with her. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's
but she's
fucking
understandably a bit upset about the
Yeah.
whole transported into a computer kind of thing.
Mm.
I like the solving of the whole, like the kind of or like solving the mystery as to kind of
Yeah,
how
what's
they're
going?
there.
yeah.
Yeah, what's going on.
Yeah.
Like it's an interesting idea, and it does make sense. Then the comparison with I have no mouth makes sense
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Because there is no escape.
There's no escape because yeah, they're
Their brains can't. They're not human.
yeah, they're not actual people. They're like
They're the memories of people.
yeah, they're code who you know have like a dream of being people.
Yeah.
You know, who remember
That's
being
so
people.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's like so grim.
Like the realization of that, because I was like, I don't think they're gonna get out of this. I can't see how this will end with. And it's like, no, there is no escape because they were never human to begin with.
Yeah,
They're the memories. They're the memory scans and brain cells put into zeros and ones and stuck into a computer program, and that's what they are. Great, that is so. And
they're just trapped
they're trapped
forever. Like
Yeah.
and you know they figured out after 8 episodes. It's like oh fuck.
There's no escape.
Yeah. It's grim.
It's so grim.
Yeah.
Then the movie, which you watched and we can discuss in detail now.
Yeah.
Is basically Jax's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've ever seen. Jax is a bullying, manipulative.
He's a prick. He's a smart arse.
He's a smart ass. He's abusive. Like actually, he is abusive to Gangle. He's just constantly bullying Gangle. Like actually bullying Gangle. Mean to Ragatha. Takes the piss out of Zubul. Doesn't take the piss out of Kinger, mostly because that the other characters like we need to protect Kinger from Jax.
Yeah.
And he's mean to Pomni. There's an episode where Pomni's like, "What would you do if I abstracted?" Because this whole thing abstracting in the show where it is basically the characters kill themselves. They lose all sense of hope of ever escaping the digital circus, and they turn into a massive black monster that's got a lot of weird eyes.
They glitch out.
And yeah, they turn into something else. And Pomni asks, "What would you do, Jax, if I abstracted?" And Jax looks at Pomni, goes like, "I would probably forget about you eventually and just move on."
Harsh. He's such a prick.
So then we get his backstory,
Yeah.
and it is one of the most fucked up, sad things I've ever seen in a show.
Yeah, he's serious trauma, which he's obviously it's defensive posture. This whole the kind of like obnoxious tough guy thing is cover for the fact that he's deeply wounded by being burned previously,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also like a reflection of who he was, but wasn't really the
Yeah.
person that he's a copy of on the outside.
But even the fact that, did you pick up on the fact that Jax is a closeted trans woman?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people be like, online, be like, Jax isn't trans. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's kind of like, well, I didn't pick up on it, and then she's like, I know what you're talking about, and then she puts like a bow on his head, and he's like, no, and it's like, well, yeah.
I did not, but like, that's what bit that I didn't get. Like, that's like Ribbit's being like, oh, I understand, and that Jax. I guess we've been misgendering Jax this entire time, but like she's Jax, she, they.
Well, it's not confirmed.
Yeah, it's not confirmed.
It's,
But
it's a fan theory.
It's totally. It's totally.
It's heavily implied.
It's basically text.
It's text. Yeah.
But I don't understand how Ribbit picked up that from what Jax was saying about their relationship with their mom. Because like Ribbit's like, oh, don't worry, I won't tell anyone your secret, and then puts the bow on Jax. And I hit pause like, did I miss something in that backstory? And I watched the scene again. I was like, no, I didn't. Like, I don't know how.
She just clocked it.
Just, I don't know how to
Because
talk to you.
they mentioned that the mother reacted badly
Yes, I
to
started calling
some
names.
secret. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So like, well, I was just like, well,
yeah.
you
So
know,
Jax's trauma is essentially not being able to accept herself, not being
mhm.
able to accept the fact that they're trans, and Ribbit reaching out and be like, I won't tell anyone, this is our secret, and you can always talk to me. And Jax the next day is like, I don't know, that you made that up. That never happened. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And isolates Ribbit and distances themselves from Ribbit, and won't engage with Ribbit in any way. And they were literally best friends. And Ribbit kills herself from not having any friends now in the digital circus.
Mm, grim.
Oh my! Like I saw that, I was like, that is like the most brutal thing I've seen in a kids show. Again,
Mm,
quotation marks. I don't know what, I don't know. Like that's that's real. Like that's
that's
real.
tough.
And even like the like that's a real examination of trauma. Of like, this is the effects of trauma. This is what trauma does to people. It's not pretty. And even like the balls to be like, yeah, the trans character in our TV show, uh, is the bully, is the manipulative
Is the
one,
villain?
is the villain.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like trauma being used not to, like, you know when you're watching like the back rooms, and
Mm.
it's like trauma like kind of explains why Clark is doing what he's doing, and like kind of, doesn't, you kind of, it doesn't justify him, but like you can feel sympathy.
You're like, I know what he's. Yeah, I know what he's at.
I feel like Digital Circus does not exonerate Jax at all. It's
Mm.
like, this is why, still a piece of shit, still a bully, still an asshole, still everything that we've shown them to be. But like, this is the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Found a. I watched something. What the fuck did I watched something recently where, oh, I'm gonna have to pull up my letterbox. What did I watch? Was it this show? I don't think it was this show where someone goes, someone literally has that line where they're talking about someone's trauma. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the episode of the Digital Circus. I'm not remembering, but they're like, your trauma doesn't justify you being an asshole.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't be the villain.
Yeah.
Just because you have a cool backstory doesn't mean you can be a villain. You know, like that kind of
Only
way.
Batman could do that.
Yeah, yeah. Only fucking Darth Vader and a few fucking goats can do that. But yeah, and it's a good point though. It is like kind of like, I don't know. Well, it's the backstory is how this character became distorted.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, the trauma distorted them and turned them into whatever fucking
Monster.
a smarmy, yeah, smarmy cunt. And so it's interesting that way. And plus, he doesn't get, there's nothing, there's just like breadcrumbs before, and then it kind of deep dives at the end. That's kind of like the main piece that's unresolved, I suppose, as well.
That's the other part.
Mm.
Is like Jax, like, kills themselves, and the other characters just have to deal with that. And even Gangle's just like, I can't cry for him. I don't feel. I feel sorry that he's gone, but I don't feel bad for him or anything like that.
Mm.
And Zuby like, oh, like that's totally understandable after what Jax did to you. It's so
It's fucking grim.
and it's like, it's uncomfortable. Like, it's like some people are like sad about it. Other people are like, I'm sad, but I can't cry for you because of what you've done to me.
Yeah, it's like, what the, this is like, this was a kid show. Like, this is supposed to be Courage the Cowardly Dog never said that.
Courage the Cowardly Dog never killed himself.
Yeah,
no
one ever killed
He always
themselves.
fought for real. Even
Fucking Eustace.
Eustace,
Yeah.
who again, little bullying.
What was his
piece of
backstory?
What trauma did he have living on that farm in the middle of nowhere?
Closet trans woman.
I believe it. Yeah, and then the solution to there is no solution. That's like,
Yeah, they just give up.
yeah,
No, but there's a scene at the end where they all go. They're shown, or Kane comes. They kill Kane, but then he comes. Kinger kills Kane when he becomes sane again, accidentally. I'm not sure whether they're so upset about him being killed. But he was evil. But anyway,
Yeah, I think they're like, oh fuck, there's no like this
there's
is
no
like
way out.
the
I
world
suppose.
is the world is like collapsing now because Kane's not here.
Yeah, I suppose. But like Kane comes back and he's like, "Oh, maybe I was a bit fucked up. Maybe I was a bit mean to these guys."
Yeah, Kane also has an existential crisis all the way throughout the show as well. So every character has an existential crisis.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, they do like like a clip show of their mirror selves in the real world
Yes,
and how they're all doing well.
they're all doing better.
They're
Yeah,
all doing better now anyway.
yeah.
And they're on bars and like coffee shops and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck is this? But but they're all just stuck there and like, oh yeah, I myself, the person who I thought I was is doing pretty well, but I'm still stuck in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of have to make the most of it.
Yeah.
They just kind of keep moving.
And how do you do that, Mark? By being with those around you.
Yeah.
By finding solace and friendship in the people around you. And that is how you survive the existential dread that is life itself. Where the only solution of getting out of life is to kill yourself or death.
Yeah.
But don't abstract. Find the people around you.
The only solution is to fucking link up with your gang. Just
Yeah.
keep moving.
Roll deep with the gang.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Just don't look up. Or sorry, don't look down.
Don't look down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found it like a really
I found it too intense. I was like, this is too intense. It's like it's just so downbeat the entire time, and at the end, it's kind of like, well, oh, they're fucked, but like they just got to keep going, which is like,
But isn't that life?
that's life. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just it's very, very heavy,
Very heavy.
very heavy. So it was very heavy in a kind of like, if you had like a full meal, but you've ordered like a 3-course meal, and the main course is like you're like fucking up. You're like pregnant, but then like like this massive cake comes in.
They're like, oh, do you want some dessert? Like, oh,
And you're like, it looks delicious, and you're still gonna eat it, but it's just like,
do you want an aperitif afterwards? Oh,
you're just
yes.
there like, yeah, you're like, oh Jesus, like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a weird one, very strange movie
For
or
me,
series
serious-
or multimedia experience.
Like for me, the thing that I thought was like, oh yeah, it's going to be some like edgy, bullshit.
Yeah.
But I like some parts like kind of. I also found the show like genuinely having some really good jokes throughout some of the episodes. But it's just like the moments of like, oh, that's like this got really real about certain things, and the realness of it only makes it darker.
Yeah, it's yeah, you can't look too deeply into this.
Don't look into the void.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's all the colors and kind of the format and the way it's told is kind of leads you to read it in a certain way. But then if you're like, as you're drawn into it, it's like, oh, this is like actually, this is hitting on things that are kind of quite dark.
Yeah.
And uncomfortable. So it was the tonal. It wasn't tonal inconsistency. It was the contrast between the two. It just had me kind of a bit heebie-jeebies a little bit. I was like, this is just kind of, it's not very comfortable to watch.
No. This is
So,
not a cozy watch.
yeah, it's not cozy at all. Like, yeah, I would never recommend this if I had a younger relative, which I don't. I would never say, man, stick on.
Yeah, whack on the
Stick
Amazing
on-
Digital Circus.
Maybe if they're 18, if they're like, going through a thing and like listen to emo bands or something like that. Stick that
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah.
Stick that on.
Whack that on.
Though even then, I'd be like, make sure you watch to the very end.
Yeah, but watch the whole show, please.
yeah. Maybe just watch the end.
Yeah. Maybe that's why there's such a fandom about it, because you can take these characters that are in like this cast of like likable characters
Yeah.
and put them in a nicer situation that you can imagine them to be in.
Yeah. Because, you feel bad for them all and you can empathize with them all. Even the one who's really annoying.
Mm.
And yeah, I've seen some of the, was it the fan art and stuff like that, and like YouTube videos that are built off it as well, which I assume are just like fan made movies or something
I
like that.
presume so.
So I can see the appeal from a fandom perspective as well. Definitely.
Yes.
Just give them a home, because they're there. Like,
Yeah.
that is literally their entire existence is in that movie. They're real. At a meta level.
On a meta
That's
level,
all
yeah.
they are. Like,
All they are is these
they're
digital
trapped
characters
in that
in
in YouTube.
that. Yeah, it's pure. Yeah, there's like a metatextual thing where like
Yeah.
it's like they exist within the digital world.
Mm.
So you can
And they're slowly finding out that they can't get out of it. They're stuck, being played back 80 million times.
yeah,
You know,
poor Jax, poor Ribbit,
poor Ribbit. Poor Ribbit. Ribbit got wronged.
poor that clown, whatever the fuck his name is.
Kaufman or Kovko.
Yeah, whatever his name was. Yeah,
He was alright.
he was alright.
He was alright.
He's pretty sound. I thought it was funny that he had a really wacky name, and then he speaks, and he's got like,
He's like, bro.
he's like, "What are you doing, man?"
yeah.
So bang average voice.
Yeah, he's just one of the lads. Like,
We will leave it at that, Mark.
let's leave it there for this week.
Do you have our recommended thing for episode 179?
It's The Innocents, 1961. It's a film by Jack Clayton. It's an adaptation of The Turn of the Screw, which Owen has read recently.
Yeah, I'm woke.
Classic. He's a man of letters. Henry James, ghost story, full of symbolism. Definitely not the most.
That's a pure 60s poster. That's
yeah,
so sick.
yeah. It's not the most out there film we've ever seen, but I've heard it's good, and it's on the list. So I think we'll give it a go. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah. I've been trying to also, before we end this, I've been thinking we should watch more old movies.
Old movies.
Yeah.
But there are like black and white and all.
Yeah, great stuff. Loving the movies in black and white. I'm like, look at me, I'm fucking cultured.
Yeah. I mean, I always make sure if someone's coming over, I'll stick on a black and white movie.
I always watch a color movie and then like turn down the edit it so it's now in black and white.
Yeah. Yeah. It's watching Michael. I'll rip a Michael on the dodgy box, black and white.
Michael will return, just like the Power Pod. Good night. God bless.
Bye.